Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing WandaVision, and this is episode 2. I just watched the first one. It was short, but very entertaining. I am very much intrigued about what's going to happen. It was just the black and white sitcom thing all the way through until the very end, where they teased something. And now I have a lot of questions. So, I'm not going to be talking too much in this intro. I'm just really curious about what's going to happen. I do want to mention quickly that you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for The Legend of Korra at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go.
What do you see? Are you using your night vision?
I assure you, my love, I see nothing amiss.
Night vision?
No reason to be... One of us should really determine the source of that sound.
Yes, one of us should.
Meaning you.
Ridiculous. Well, I think we handled that well.
And look how you seized on the opportunity to redecorate.
This is better, isn't it?
Aw.
Get the light.
Oh, now we're getting a whole animated intro.
You really are very dashing.
Thank you, darling. Feel what? Glamour. Ta-ta! Yes,
In a real magic act, everything is fake. Darling, it's our chance to appear as normal as possible while doing so.
well, I don't think that should be a problem. With you wearing this.
That's actually the rest of your costume.
There's that sound again. Oh. What the fudge? Where did that come from? And why is it in color?
Look, it's the star of the show. Oh, I brought my pet rabbit for your magic act. Senor Scratchy just loves to sing.
Senor Scratchy.
He was baby Jesus in last year's Christmas pageant.
Don't shoot, I'm just a messenger.
Pew, pew.
Shall we? Or maybe I could just be myself, more or less.
Oh, Wanda.
Apparently not.
And the chairs?
I'm sorry, Dottie. I didn't ask about the chairs.
So you better not ask me if you can chair any committees in the future.
Whoa.
The devil's in the details, Beth. Better every season.
Say.
Oh, hey.
Pants are peachy keen.
Well, seen her before.
I'm, Geraldine.
And I'm irritated. Tickets for tonight are completely sold out. Now you can clap.
Thank you.
Raspberry?
Mm.
Or cheese filled? Oh, neither for me, thank you. I don't eat food.
You know what?
In between meals, but at meal times, a regular eater issue.
Look at Vision trying to be human.
I too have some top secret gossip to share.
Mm-hmm.
Norm here's a communist.
What?
For a stick of Big Red?
Did you hear the man? He doesn't eat food.
Is gum food?
Well, my understanding is that it's purely for mastication.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Not
Well, right in Westview.
masturbation.
We actually thought you were serious.
Oh no. Oh no. It's not supposed to. How do you fix that?
Thank you for choosing me to help you clean up today. I feel so lucky.
So lucky.
I've heard things about you.
Hmm?
You and your husband. I assure you, I don't mean anyone
any harm.
I don't believe you.
The fuck?
Who's doing this to you, Wanda? What?
Dottie!
Oh, that's red. Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
They say a man is never fully dressed without two important accessories: his special lady
And
and his strucker.
another commercial.
Strucker. He'll make time. for
Strucker. Choosing that name for a reason? I know it's the Hydra guy. Von Strucker. Even though it does say Von Strucker.
Glad I don't have to follow this guy.
Oh, she is actually wearing that.
Well, it looks like he's got a little hitch in his giddy up.
He's got a chewing gum in the machinery.
And for our final act, I give you WandaVision.
Where's the rest of the people of this town? Like, Dottie said it was sold out, but we're only seeing people we've seen before.
I'm Glamour, and this is my delightful assistant Illusion.
I am Glamour, and he's Illusion.
Flourish!
You just do it. You don't say it out loud, honey.
Now my wife and I will delight in your dumbstruck little faces. Flourish!
Whoops. Yeah, that's real.
Huh. See there? He's using a rope.
A staggering feat of strength!
Illusion.
How are you gonna... Ah.
That was my grandmother's piano.
Yeah, this is my old mate Sherman's Pipe down,
Herb.
Sherby, and pick a card. Any card. Is this your card?
Oh, it is.
It is what?
It's my card.
Pardon me, Herb, have it back.
You did the trick right.
Oh, well, it's still my hat. Oh, stop that rabbit and go pull a hat out of it.
Maybe we leave the poor bunny out of this one, shall we?
Well, then I will
Good idea.
to pull this hat out of myself.
What?
I'm doing it. Uh-huh.
How do you...
Only you all knew our secret.
Is that how mirrors work? Shut up, Beth.
The Cabinet of Mysteries.
Yeah, it is. What she said. I will now make my wife disappear.
Ooh.
Are you sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband Ralph?
No.
No.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the bottle?
What's in the box?
What is going on with you?
No idea. I've been feeling weirdy all day.
Weirdy. Get it out. Oh, like that. Okay. Ugh.
Would you look at that? That really gummed up my works, didn't it?
Huh.
We are so
Hilarious.
Yay!
Wouldn't you all agree?
It was actually a lot of fun.
for the children.
Or wonder.
What?
Oh, whoa, what?
Is this really happening?
Yes, my love. It's really happening.
That was fast.
What is that?
Someone's down in the sewer? Wearing a hazmat suit? The beekeeper. Oh, yeah, beekeeper.
Vision. Is this really happening?
Yes, my love. It's really happening.
Oh. Huh. And now it's in color.
Wanda. Who's doing the sea, Wanda? Wanda.
Oh. No, damn it. That was, once again, a little bit shorter than what it said on Disney Plus. So is it just because the credits, like, they take up a lot of it? Must be, I guess. So that was the second episode of WandaVision. And once again, we kind of just stayed in this sitcom world all the way through. And once again, it was very entertaining, a lot of fun, and you can see, once again, how much the actors are having fun with all this and doing a really good job. It's just, yeah, where exactly is it going? We got more of these little instances where things were just off. It was weird, and Wanda noticed as well. And she seems to be one of the only people who are like really noticing. And she also like really did something. Like when they stepped out of the house after they just found out that Wanda had gotten pregnant, and like really pregnant very quickly. They got out, and then this guy in this beekeeper getup crawled out of the sewer, and then with the bees swarming around him as well. And then Wanda just said no, and just rewinded back to when they were talking about the pregnancy. And then it all just went into color from there. So are we gonna pick up in the third episode? Everything's gonna be in color in this world, and we're just gradually gonna get closer and closer to what the reality looks like? Or is she or are they gonna get pulled out of this at some point? And when I'm saying they, I don't necessarily mean like both Wanda and Vision, but like Wanda and whoever is in this world, because we saw one other person that we've seen in the Marvel universe before, in the MCU. In Captain Marvel, we saw Rambo. I do believe it's Monica Rambeau. You know what? I'm just going to look it up real quick. And yes, it seems like I was right. Monica Rambeau. And not spelled ARMBO, but ARMBEAU. So she's a part of this as well for some reason. And it seems like she's also noticing things that are off, especially when she got teleported into, or, you know, just involved in Wanda and Vision's magic act without really knowing it until she was just standing there. And then also earlier, Wanda found this red toy helicopter that was like kind of connected to whatever sounds was going on when they were trying to sleep. So every time we've heard this sound, something weird has happened. So yeah, we had the beginning of the episode. We didn't necessarily see anything weird there. They were just trying to sleep, and then she pulled the beds together and made it into like just a big, huge like double bed, queen size, king size. I don't, not good with bed sizes, but either way. Then the next time it happened, it was the red helicopter, and then the third time it was the guy in the beekeeper suit. So that sound is definitely connected to something, or whatever it is that is creating this world. And then we also, of course, had the scene with Wanda and Dottie, and she was she had been chosen to clean up after this little get together. Like, how exciting! And then the radio kind of malfunctioned, or something happened, and someone was speaking to Wanda through the radio and saying, "Who's doing this to you?" And we got that at the very end of the episode as well, just as it went into the credits, like, Wanda, who is doing this to you? So yeah, from what I talked about in the last one, where I was kind of going back and forth between, okay, is it something that she's doing, or is she in some sort of computer program, just like the framework, as I mentioned, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But then we get the clue of this guy talking to her, and it definitely points more in the direction that it's not necessarily something she's doing to herself, but something that someone is doing to her. Or that was at least what he was asking about, like, who's doing this to you? It could still be her, something inside of herself that kind of snapped. And I don't know what it looks like on the other side in the real world. Like, is she in some sort of facility? How can they talk to her? How can they even get in contact with her? What does it look like there? Yeah, it's just so many questions. 2 episodes down, and I don't really feel like I know more about this series than I did when, like, before I started it. It's still what they kind of told us and showed us in the trailers. That is what we're seeing in these 2 first episodes. So a lot can still happen. There are quite a few episodes left, and I know many of the reviewers, they've gotten 3 episodes instead of just these first 2. So maybe something happens in the 3rd one that's gonna kind of blow the doors wide open, and we're gonna get to see, like, the real world, and we're gonna get to know what is actually going on, or at least we're gonna get more information than we did in the first 2. It's, man, yeah, very nice to see some new MCU stuff, but it is very different from what we've gotten before, and that kind of puts it in, like, so far in a kind of a league of its own, or in a like, it's just, yeah, it's different. It's not the MCU that we know yet, but we're getting there. I'm certain of it. But what do you guys think? Like, what did you think of these first 2 episodes? Are you entertained by it? Are you intrigued? Do you like what they're doing? That the fact that they're doing something quite different? Or are you just like, come on, just speed this weird stuff up and let's get to, like, the real world and the MCU that we know? Yeah, it's a personal preference, definitely. I'm sure some people, they're maybe not really going to be into the whole sitcom aspect of it. And then there are some people who are definitely probably gonna love it, and I really enjoy it, at least, and I find it very entertaining. They are making me laugh, and that's nice, you know. That's and also a thing that is, you know, with the MCU, and something that's been a through line through all of it is the humor. Like, we do get a lot of levity in the MCU properties. Also a lot of drama and tragedy, and there are definitely situations, scenarios where people have teared up a lot about certain characters, the end of certain characters, and just when it comes to the MCU overall, there's still a lot of questions with Phase 4 and what is it going to look like. But now we've started it finally with WandaVision, and I cannot wait to watch more. I'm sure it's going to be 1 episode per week. So that's also what I'm going to be doing on this channel, is reviewing them every time a new episode comes out. And then once we are done with The Expanse Season 5 on the channel, then Kat is going to join these WandaVision reactions, and hopefully all the other MCU series going forward as well. So that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of WandaVision episode 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.